What is up, YouTube and also gunchannels.com? This is Travis P11, and today I'm doing a quick review run through on the H&R Pardner Pump Protector. I've got information from the website as I fill you in on this gun a little bit with some of the specific details. It is a 12 gauge. It does have a 5-round capacity, shot shell capacity in the magazine. Okay, it is a 12 gauge. It weighs, let's see, 7.5 pounds. And it does have an 18.5-inch barrel. You can shoot 2 3/4 and 3-inch shot shells in this particular gun. You can shoot slug rounds through it with no problems. It does have some compatible parts, and you guys are going to have to look this up on YouTube. I want to say it has compatible parts with the, oh boy, Remington 500 or the Mossberg 870. One of the two. There's quite a few parts that you can put on it and so on. Like the butt stock, if you want to put a pistol grip on it and things like that. I believe that the barrel and where the barrel meets the receiver is a little bit different, and possibly the pump mechanism. I'm not 100% sure. I basically have kept this gun in its stock form. It is kept for home defense. I do have magazine saddle on the back there with a double-aught buck, and I've got 5 rounds in the magazine, and then there's also 5 rounds in the stock. So 10 rounds of double-aught buck to protect your home. Not bad. Just something to consider. Now, what's great about this gun is that it's about $179, $180 some at your local Walmart. They're not that expensive. And, honestly, Maverick 88 is another great shotgun to consider. I know Matt on Never Enough Ammo is always talking about it, the Maverick 88. And, this is another one of those good competitors that I think you could probably consider and safely purchase. I've put a lot of rounds through this gun. Now, granted, I've only had it for about 3 years. I believe I don't even know, a couple hundred shot shells at least. I've shot a lot of just kind of hand-thrown blue rock, just kind of messing around with it, practicing with it, and so on. Never had an issue. And it is such a heavy gun that the recoil is minimal. My wife, who's only about 5'5", can shoot this thing with very few issues. Now, she has some trouble holding it up because it is a heavy gun, but she can fire and it doesn't cause any problems with her shoulder. It does have a nice little rubber butt stock there to absorb some of the recoil. And it's got the crossbolt safety on it. It's just a nice budget, entry-level home defense shotgun. If you don't have a lot of money and you want to get something to protect yourself, shot shells are relatively inexpensive. It's kind of funny. Anytime we have an ammo scare, it seems like the shotgun ammo is always on the shelves at Walmart. But anytime we have an ammo scare or gun legislation, you always have the 9mm that goes really quick, the 5.56, and so on. Now, one complaint about this gun is that it is made in China. Technically, it's made by Hawk Industries, even though it is an H&R 1871, shotgun is what they officially call it. I'm not really going to feel too bad about that. I buy as much American as I possibly can with everything I own. Every gun in my collection is American made, including my Glock 17, which was made in Georgia. Everything's American made in my collection except for my Mosin Nagant. I do what I can to support local economy and so on. Otherwise, it's not cheap Chinese junk. It is a very stout shotgun. I've decided not to do like a pistol grip on it because I want to keep it for home defense and make sure you've got that butt stock on there as a solid piece should you ever have to defend yourself with it. But anyway, consider this 12 gauge if you're looking for something. I know a lot of my reviews, I don't complain a lot about the guns that I own, mainly because if I didn't like the guns that I owned, I wouldn't keep them in my collection. So really, only real gripe about this particular gun, the finish. It's a very light black, almost spray paint finish on it. Mine has never rusted. Of course, I keep my guns cleaned and lubed and properly stored. But that black finish, just coming out of the store, it had some nicks and scratches on it, and so did the other one that they had in stock. And you can see some of the paint is actually wearing off the receiver too. So not the greatest finish in the world, but adequate. You could easily refinish it with what's it called, Cerakote, I suppose, and so on. So anyway, consider this shotgun. H&R Pardner Pump Protector. This is the compact model, and they do sell one with a full-size barrel that'd be more adequate for hunting and so on. For under $200, I'm going to be honest, you really can't go wrong. All right, this is Travis P11, and I'm out.